Season now really getting into full swing. You have one of the most powerful jobs in both Ireland and England, and obviously a lot to look forward to. How some of the top horses like Sir Davy of Jigginstown's, and you tell me Weapons Amnesty is coming back as well.
Yeah, look, sure, they're all on the way back now, and I haven't sat on Sir Deschamps yet. The few horses that I have sat on have been Mouses, and Rattling is entered for the weekend. Whether he'll run or not, we're not sure. He may wait for Down Royal for the second season novice there, and there's a couple of young horses in Mouses that are starting to shape up nicely. Looking on to Weapons Amnesty, I love very much looking forward to him coming back. He is one of the best horses in the stable, really, and it'd be nice to get him back to some sort of form. There's a couple of nice horses that they bought during the summer there in France. Names now escape me, my French isn't the best, but they seem to be going nicely. So and then you have the likes of Trifolium and all them horses. Look, we're here for the day, really, but it's an exciting time of the year for me anyway.
Do you think Trifolium will stay over hurdles this year, or is the plan to go novice chasing with him?
Yeah, he's not too unlike Solwit in his early days, so if he could compete to that type of level, I'm sure hurdles is where he'll stay. That'll be up to Charles, obviously, but I'm sure he could compete over hurdles at the top level if he stays that way.
And Davy, Sir Deschamps, I know not a little mistake at the last in Punchestown, but he's an unbelievable leper. He was brilliant watching him around Cheltenham.
Yeah, he's very economical, and again, look, Punchestown was just one of them things. You'd be happier seeing him make one of them mistakes and stand at the back of it than he curling up and falling. So there's a process to take out of everything, so he'll have to improve, but to get to the level where people have put him at. But at the same time, speaking to Emmett Mullins, who does a lot of work with him, he said that he's grown and he's got stronger, and if his physique is after improving, then I'm sure his ability can improve. Obviously
the long-term target for him would obviously be the Cheltenham Gold Cup.
Yeah, Richard, that's the dream, isn't it, really, but he'll have very, very competitive races before he'll get there, and there's Leopardstown at Christmas, and all them races are very special for the team, and Michael loves to be heading to Leopardstown for Grade 1 winners, and I'm sure that's where his first priority will lie at the moment, and then we'll see how the rest of the season will progress. Where he'll start, I've no idea. Again, Willie, that'll be down to Willie, and we'll see how we get on.
And Davy, First Lieutenant, finished fourth on his seasonal reappearance in the PWC behind Sizing Europe at Gorn on Saturday. Yeah,
disappointing now, to be honest. His jumping wasn't up to scratch. He was a little bit rusty more so than anything. Look, to make an issue about his jumping, I don't think there's a real issue there, but it was on the short side for him. He was competing against a champion chaser, and his first run at that company was always going to be a big ask, and his first run back for the year, I'm sure he's going to improve as the year goes on, and stepping up in trip maybe, and maybe probably going left-handed might bring improvement into him.
When you see them a bit novice like he was the other day, now having a cut at his fences, it's quite natural their first run of the season to be a bit like that.
Yeah, I found the ground at Gorn on the takeoff side of some of the fences, no fault of anybody's, just a little bit slippy, and he overjumped the first, and he lost a bit of momentum, and then I got into a reasonable rhythm, and then he started slipping at the takeoff side of the second last and the last, and again on the second circuit he done the same, but at that stage the race was over. He had what you call maybe a good race, but I wasn't over hard on him because there was nothing to be gained from it.
And Davy, champion jockey for the first time last year, you're now the reigning champion jockey, obviously going into this season. Would that be one of the main ambitions again this year? Obviously quality is what you want, but you'll be going all out for the championship as well?
Yeah, again, that'll be decided, how my season goes, and it's the furthest thing from my mind at the moment. It's again, look, don't misunderstand me. I'm delighted to be champion jockey. It's a lifetime dream come true to be champion jockey, but that weight is lifted off my shoulder now, and hopefully that with all the good horses and the big festivals coming up, that's where I'd like to be aiming my priorities. Davy, lots to look forward to this season. Before we let you go, best chance winner today, Marsam?